What's going on, Internet? Brandon and Cubby, Nerdlocker.com here with DC News, and I'm just excited to talk because they revealed the new trailer for the Batman game. Batman Arkham Knight.
Boo! With a K.
Yes. Well, because it's night, like the Dark Knight.
I don't know which one's
Arkham
K. Is that K?
Knight.
Or is that...
No, other way. That would
K.
be a K to them.
K.
So awesome. God.
It looked amazing.
I like that they changed the Batsuit.
I didn't notice that because I saw it on your stupid phone when my computer.
Oh, I'm glad you.
TV screen was right.
And
in
it
front
would have
of me.
taken you like 15 minutes to pull it up, and you had to type it, and then you'd wait, and I had it right there, and we enjoyed it.
I literally could have moved my mouse, and it would have been like, boom.
Would have taken a lot longer.
Either way,
you get to drive the Batmobile.
Yes, and it looks like it looks like a supercar mixed, and the tumbler had like a baby, and Superman was like. Batman was like, here's your
Batman was
car.
like,
hey, I'm a multi-billionaire. I should have a super sports Hummer car.
It's a
SUV.
gift from Superman in the game. He hands it to you. Either way, it's awesome. It says that the Scarecrow is the one that unites all these villains to take down Batman. It just looks like Gotham is in the middle of a mess of problems, and Batman's rolling up to save the day.
When are they not?
And it looks great. I can't wait to play it. They did say it's the explosive finale to the Arkham trilogy.
What that means, I don't know.
I was correct me if I'm wrong, Internet, if you guys know this, and I don't.
This is what I mean, because that literally was a perfect statement that made complete sense.
What?
And I said, what that means, I don't know, because of what you're about to say.
Yes. Okay. Then now we're caught up.
Go.
You're caught up.
Just stop.
What was I gonna say? Oh, yes. I was under the impression that Rocksteady and WB Montreal were going to switch off making the games.
Like Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I guess Origins didn't do as well as everyone thought, so maybe that changed. Maybe this is the last. I don't know. If you guys know something that I don't, let us know in the comments.
There's more Batman games coming on.
They're just not going to be called Arkham. That's what I was thinking.
Gotham Knight.
Because I figure with the amount of Arkham Knight, and the follow-up is Gotham Knight.
And
then it's
Knights.
Gotham City and Gotham Asylum. And they just go backwards.
That makes sense.
We're awesome.
Either way.
Superman 2 is going to start shooting real soon. Zack Snyder had two people in the Batman costume and the Superman costume. Not the actors, though. But just had them stand next to each other and hang out. And apparently it looks great.
He is the director of the movie, so of course he's going to say it's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I mean, I'm all behind it, so don't get me wrong, but
I just hope this movie doesn't suck. Speaking about movies that could have sucked or did, I don't know, whatever. You tell us what you thought. Recently, Zack Snyder came out and was talking about Watchmen. He was defending Watchmen.
Joel Silver came out and was talking about...
Well, he was defending his Watchmen to Joel Silver's.
No. Joel Silver came...
I was talking about Zack Snyder.
You need to learn how to read. It all started because Joel Silver came out and said that Zack Snyder was too much of a slave, because he's racist, to the original material, the original book, that he did too much of that. Because he had a project with Terry Gilliam directing and a couple other dudes writing. One guy wrote Brazil, so it's the connection there. But they changed the story to where Dr. Manhattan goes back and stops his creation. So that way in the future, like towards when the actual book is going on, it's actually like nothing ever happened. There was never really superheroes.
And everyone's just cosplaying.
Yeah, essentially. They're just cosplaying in Times Square, which is... I mean, it's like bleak and it makes sense. It kind of goes along the lines with it, but like it's a completely different story.
In a way.
And Zack Snyder came out
and defended
his, saying that he loves the story, he loves the style, he loves everything about it. That's why he wanted to copy. That's why he wanted to put it out there. And they did change it, but not enough to mess the story up. He wanted to keep the morality tale in there, the whole satire of it, the thing of what it's really about is like. Why are these heroes here? What is their purpose here? What is going on in this world?
Now, I can understand where Zack Snyder's coming from, and I agree that I like when you go exactly by the book. When it's something like that, it's a story, it's here, there's not anything more or less.
And I've already fallen in love with this story.
But I'm saying, Watchmen wasn't a comic that had been going on for 40 years. It was one comic, it was one story.
12 issues.
I understand following it.
Yeah.
Page by page. I mean, Sin City did it, and I think that's what you should do.
The Watchmen, extended cut with the pirate story told in between it and everything. The way it's like done
in the comic
book
was outstanding.
It's amazing because it helps that story get along.
But I feel like Zack Snyder came out and said the reason he made the movie and did what he did is to save it from the Terry Gilliams of the world, which I think is kind of a low blow because Terry Gilliam isn't even part of this conversation.
Okay.
He's not the one. He's not speaking though. He's not speaking.
Terry Gilliam is not speaking, but Joel Silver is saying that Terry Gilliam would have made a better version of the movie.
Well, then say shut up, Joel Silver.
And exactly, but what Zack Snyder is saying is that Terry Gilliam was not going to make a better version of this movie. He was going to make his own version of the movie, which was not going to be good, and that's what he was saving it from. He's not saying Terry Gilliam can go suck a fat penis because he's terrible at directing movies. He said that he's just protecting it from people who would alter it from its original source. That's what he's trying to get across.
I understand,
he does come off
but
a little brash, a little too
I'm totally gay for Terry Gilliam.
Yes,
so
you are. And it's totally fine. He makes very, very good movies, and I'm in the same boat as you. I just don't think that Zack Snyder is writing him that hard. I think he's just trying to make that kind of point that like Terry Gilliam was going to change the movie. There's been other directors that were going to Kevin Smith almost ruined Superman.
Yeah. Well, not his choice, but
it would have been his choice, but he was the director. He would have been the one taking it on. He would have gotten the blame for it.
Yeah.
Someone would have said, "I'm saving this from the Kevin Smiths of the world."
I gotcha. All right. Well, either way,
I win.
What wasn't a winning argument?
Yes, I was. Shut up.
Just discussing, more discussing of Superman, Batman. Talking about the new Wonder Woman costume.
Yeah, that was creepy.
It was very creepy.
Anyways, I forgot that guy's name. I know you have it right there.
Costume designer Michael Wilkinson.
Yes, and what did he just work on?
American Hustle.
Boom. So he's pretty awesome. I don't know if he got nominated or anything. I don't think he did. But either way, he goes on to say that he wants to give it more of that Roman gladiator feel. And they fought.
Just don't suck.
They fought in loincloths and barely nothing else, and that's what he's going to do for Wonder Woman. So I'm on board.
Just don't suck. That's the only thing I've asked this entire movie. It's just don't suck.
As long as it doesn't suck, as long as it's somewhat true to our original, like, awesome Wonder Woman
costume.
costume.
As long as it doesn't feel like you stuffed as much shit in this movie as you could.
But we're talking about the costume right now. We're not talking. Whoa. We're talking about the costume.
Yeah, but if the costume looks stupid.
That's one minor detail on top of a million other things that need
right
to
now, if any of those costumes sucks, it's going to be his biggest gripe of the movie.
Mine?
Yes. Dude, it looks so stupid. I know you're going to do that.
Okay, if Batman's costume is dumb, it's dumb. If Superman's costume is dumb, it's dumb. If Wonder Woman's costume isn't dumb, like if it's dumb, that's actually going to be really, really, really...
Well, I hope it's not dumb.
That's what I mean. It's going to be really depressing for me because it's like the first time she's going to be there. And it's like, oh, come on.
I feel like people are talking
they just need to do her
too much about every
silver
aspect of this movie to get everyone hyped up, and I'm just afraid it's going to flop. Really afraid of it.
It's Superman and Batman. Batman's like the number one thing in the world right now. I don't care who you put behind that mask.
I'm not even talking about who's behind the
financially,
mask.
it's not going to fail. So no matter what you do or say, you might as well just go with it.
Well,
because they're going to make another one after it.
We'll see. But more news. Kevin Spacey and who was the other Lex Luthor? I kept hoping
Michael Rosenbaum.
There we go. From Smallville. I kept hoping Gene Hackman would be asked.
That's my favorite thing that he's in.
Either way, they both gave their blessing to Jesse Eisenberg, and both said he's a phenomenal actor. And
he is.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Spacey's a phenomenal actor, and he's like, he'll do great, which means you're going to do great.
The cool thing about Jesse Eisenberg is he has a really good range. Like, he did Zombieland.
Yeah,
which was great. You know, he didn't really have like that that's hilarious. But there was some funny moments that he was a part of. And then Social Network. I mean, he went everywhere.
He went from it was
all over the place.
Funny movie to like serious
and like
dick friend.
You don't really ever get the feeling of like, oh man, this guy's like really scary to contend with, because Mark Zuckerberg is not like that.
No,
he just has money. But I can see him doing that. I can see him.
I can see him in the role. I just hope everything else plays out right. Really big casting news for the Gotham TV show, we now have our Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle.
They're both very young.
12-year-old. Bruce Wayne will be between 10 and 12 in the series.
I think they cast a 12-year-old.
He did get 12-year-old guy, which is really weird because, he's like a kid, but he's a guy. He's a 12-year-old guy.
But he has a penis, right? So he's a guy. Because
I don't know why you're talking about a 12-year-old penis on here.
No, all I'm saying is he's a guy because he's a guy. He's a dude. He's a person.
We're gonna leave Cubby to his thoughts as soon as I find these names.
Whoa. You need to hold your horses.
Why are the names not here?
I'm gonna show them your computer history.
I don't know what you're even talking about.
Yep, that's what you would say.
Why are the names not here?
Because you didn't read the article. They weren't even in there in the first place.
Well, they got cast.
Yeah, they did.
And I don't know who they are.
We'll tell you guys later.
Okay. Other way, EW has posted new pictures from the upcoming Sin City movie, and it looks great because it's gonna be great, and because the first one was awesome, and everything.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in this next one.
Yes. Jessica Alba's still in it.
So I go in between, like, sometimes I hate her.
What?
And sometimes I love her.
Dude,
and right
I
now,
love Jessica Alba.
After seeing that photo of her as Nancy Callahan again.
Outstanding.
I'm there again. Sue Storm?
No.
Nancy Callahan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Way to.
What's up?
That's what we need more of.
I want more of that.
Also, the Constantine TV show will be taking place in New York, and Brother Voodoo is going to be a big part of it.
Brother Voodoo?
Is it Brother Voodoo?
Papa Midnight.
Papa Midnight. I can't do anything right today.
Yeah, man. He was in the original. He was not the original.
Well, no, the movie.
He was in Constantine. Yeah.
Yeah, and the comic books.
It was Dejan Himjob.
Brother Voodoo. That would be kind of cool, though.
Brother Voodoo would be cool. I totally messed that guy's name up, but he was in a bunch of stuff.
I like Papa Midnight. They've recently used him in the comics with the New 52, and I think that'll be a really cool reoccurring role in the TV show. I mean, I think it's going to add more stuff to it, and that's what I feel like you have to get that grounding. And being the DC, I mean, especially John Constantine being newer to the DC universe specifically, I think that's what you're going to need is some more stuff like that. I'm wondering if we're going to get people like Zatanna or
that's actually what I was just about to bring up. The three people I'm like most excited to see in this show.
Okay.
Zatanna, Deadman.
Deadman would be great.
And I just had another one, and I totally forgot it.
Did you?
Oh, Etrigan.
Etrigan would be cool, as long as the money is there to make Etrigan look cool. Because I don't want that to be awful. Well, you have Jason Blood. You just have Jason Blood in there.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. But like eventually, like,
yeah,
like he could be there, but then like
they could like
finale. It's like, oh my god, I've turned into this
rhyming demon.
No, yeah, I can't think of it.
Yeah, I heard you trying to rhyme. Didn't plan on it. But I don't know. I'm really stoked for that series. I like everything so far, and I'm hoping that it pans out. Lastly, Jack Thorne has been signed on to do the screenplay for the Sandman movie. He has done A Long Way Down and How I Live Now.
Cool.
Just be awesome. That's all I want.
Yeah. I never read Sandman, so I don't give a.
I have read some of Sandman. Sorry, guys. I hate to be that guy, but
I'm gonna be that guy. It's like the hipster book for everyone. Like, oh, do you read Sandman? Oh, it's cool. Whatever, dude. Sorry.
It's a good comic book, guys.
Right? Oh my god, that's the only like book I read. Like, I just read the graphic novels. Whatever. I smell my clothes.
So that is our DC Entertainment news for this week. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
Or don't.
Or don't. Just watch the video.
At the end of the video. Just watch the video.